There are a few things that make us happier when we are in the 207 Kitchenette on Main Studios than making dessert. That's what we're doing today. Ilma Lopez is the pastry chef and co-owner at both Cheval and Ugly Duckling in Portland. And today we're making crème brûlée. So let's get started. Where do we begin?
Okay, so thank you so much. Good morning. Right here, we have our heavy cream.
Yes.
So we're going to show people how to make crème brûlée, and it's super easy, and you don't have to be intimidated by doing it at home, right?
And a lot of people are intimidated by it.
Oh yeah, everyone. Like, it's funny because every time that I talk to like parties, and I was like, what would you like? Crème brûlée, that's so hard. No, it's actually, thank you for ordering, but that's the easiest thing for us to make.
Okay.
So heavy cream, egg yolks.
And you just put in that entire container of heavy cream. So this is a seriously cream-oriented dish. That's why part of the reason why it tastes so good.
Yeah. Well, the name comes, it's like toasted cream. That's the name. That's what it means. So we have heavy cream, egg yolks, sugar, and vanilla. And you literally blend it. You blend everything.
Okay.
How easy is that, right? Blend it. And you will see that your egg yolks have to be well combined. You see extra sand that it's getting yellowish.
Now, we've told people not to be intimidated, that this is not a difficult thing to make. They're going to want to get some sense when you're making it at home, not when you're making it in the restaurant, but if you're making it at home, about how long do you figure it takes from start to finish?
Just to meat set, 5 minutes. If you have everything, 5 minutes at the most. It's really
okay. So it's quick. It's really quick.
The biggest thing for crème brûlée is the way that you cook it. Because it's just cream and eggs, as we said before, egg yolks. You're going to, so we're cooking in the cazuela, so it's a thick container. And we like ours to be really shallow, so you get all the caramel and crusty on top.
Okay.
So we feel like we're like halfway in ours. The biggest thing is you have your oven at 300, and you're going to cook it bain-marie. Bain-marie means like water bath. So your water bath, never to the top, because when we're trying to in and out of the oven, you're going to get water inside. So your water bath, it's kind of at the same level as you have your custard.
Okay.
So in our case, again, halfway through.
Yes.
The biggest thing is that you want your water to get all the heat right through it, right? Then this goes in the oven for about 20 minutes, half an hour. Please triple check, because when you want to take it out, you want to make sure that it's not jiggly, that it's nice and firm.
It needs to be firm, okay. And you...
Okay, and the other thing is super important, these bubbles. So you see how you don't have any crust on top?
Right.
It's like nice and firm.
Right. And
your bubbles are tiny, tiny, tiny.
Yeah, I don't think that they'll even show up on camera. They are about maybe as big around it as
that's what you're looking for.
Or something. They are minuscule.
So what you're looking for is like, you want your custard to set, you want your eggs to cook, but you don't want them to be overcooked. You're not trying to boil your eggs in the oven.
Good point.
So when you get it like this is perfect right here for you.
Okay.
And then you are going to brûlée the top. So right here, we get a torch.
Right.
You do double sugar. So the first layer of sugar, you want to make sure it's nice and thin. So our first layer, you see, I put sugar, went all around it, so you have a thin layer.
And then you poured it out, so we really have just a, literally it's not one grain on the layer.
Yeah, and you're going to caramelize this. So you see, like, I'm moving it and moving and moving it, because what you're trying to do is make sure that your sugar dissolves and then caramelize, okay? So your sugar is going to be dissolved
and you like it when it has a little bit of bubbliness to it?
Yes. So right now, our crust is not thick enough. Now we're going with second layer of crust.
Round 2.
And this is the one that you are going to finish. You're doing the finishing touch in this one. So the same thing, put sugar, go all the way around it to make sure that everything is nice and covered, and you're then put it in.
Then you pour that off again.
And then you go. Okay, there you go.
How am I doing?
You're good. So you want to get all the edges.
Yeah.
Perfect. So when this, look, your bowl of caramel.
See, I overdid it, didn't I?
Just in that part, but look, the caramel comes down.
It's going down.
It's just the caramel.
Okay.
Just the caramel bubbles up. And again, like everything, just a
touch
pinch.
of salt.
Yes, just a little. And the other thing with creme brulee is you can top it up with whatever you want. You want to top it up with ice cream, you want to top it with cake, you want to top it with fruits. So during the summer, this is a great dessert.
So people may not think of this as a versatile dish, but it really is, because with all those different things you can do to it, it can go in a lot of different directions.
Yes.
If you'd like to make this at home, we have the recipe for you. You'll find it on our website or app. Head to the 207 section of newcentermaine.com. You're going to find the recipe for the creme brulee. You're also going to find more information about Ilma Lopez and her 2 restaurants in Portland, Cheval and Ugly Duckling, where she is the co-owner and pastry chef. Thank you so much for coming in.
Our pleasure.
Stick around. Back with more of 207 right after this.